Hello friends, once again and welcome to my channel Jobs Update. Today this video tutorial I am going to explain you verbal and non-verbal communication. So friend, let's get started. If you have come for the first time, subscribe to my channel. After watching this video, you will be able to understand what is communication, the process of communication and what are the types. What is verbal communication and its type, what is non-verbal communication and what are the types of non-verbal communication. Lastly, what are the difference between verbal and non-verbal communication. Now come and let's understand the meaning of communication. Communication is the process of interacting with people, no matter whether you speak something or not, but your behavior, attitude or body language convey a message to the other party, meaning that communication is not dependent on the word. It is possible even without using our words. So now we are going on the process of communication. In the process of communication, the sender encodes on the message through a proper channel, that is email, phone, SMS and extra, to the receiver. The receiver decodes the message and after repeating it give the proper feedback and through proper channel to the sender. So in this way process of communication continues. So now we are going to understand on the types of communication. So on the basis of channel, there are two types of communication: verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Come, let's understand on the meaning of verbal communication. The communication in which we use words and language to communicate the intended today message to the other party is called verbal communication. It can be performance two way, that is oral communication and written communication. Oral communication is the communication and through spoken words, that is face to face communication, voice chat, video conferencing, communication with the telephone or mobile phone. On the other hand, written communication, the use of letter, document, emails, SMS, various chat platforms, social media, etc. to interact with people. What is non-verbal communication? Non-verbal communication is the wordless communication, as it does not use words. The communication takes place to signal such as facial expression, body language, nodding of head, gestures, postures, eye contact, physical appearance and smooth. Now come in and next on the types of non-verbal communication. Kinesis. The communication to body language, facial expression, gestures, postures, eye contact is called a kinesics. In artifacts, you learn how the appearance of a person speak a lot about the personality, that is, the way he or she is dressed, accessories carried by him, etc. Proxemics. The distance maintained by a person while communicating with another tells you what about your relationship. Chronomics is the use of timing communication. It tells you about how punctual or disciplined a person is, or how the serious the person is regarding of the matter. Vocalics. The volume, tone of voice and pitch used by sender to transmit information is called vocalics. Haptics. The use of touch in communication to express emotion and feelings is called haptics. Come next and difference between the verbal and non-verbal communication. Meaning. Verbal communication is the process of communication in which words and language is used to transmit the message to another person. Whereas the non-verbal communication, we do not use words. Instead, we use signals to transmit the message. The signal can be facial expressions, eye contact, body language and etc. Next, In verbal communication, the transmission of message is very fast and feedback will be also provided instantly. Whereas non-verbal communication relies on the understanding on the receiver, so it's consumed on the lots of time. When it comes to delivery of message, there are very less chances of confusion in case of verbal communication. Contrary to this, the chances of confusion and misunderstanding lately highly non-verbal communication. In verbal communication, the presence of both of parties, that is sender and receiver, and the place of communication is not necessary and against. In non-verbal communication, the presence of both of parties and the time of communication is the must. The best thing about verbal communication is that the message can be clearly understood and feedback be also provided immediately. Whereas the best thing about non-verbal communication is that it complement verbal communication. That is, it has understanding on the lifestyle and emotion of the sender. Okay guys, this is all about this video. Thank you so much. My name is Mohammed Hassan. Allah Hafiz.